Hey, appreciate you, Lee. We trying to act different out here. Lee Turner says, it seems like you and I are both introverts, but you seem to enjoy traveling alone, and I can't stomach even the ideal at all. Do you think that most introverts can learn to enjoy solo travel? So I'm the person who travels by myself out of necessity. If there is somebody who wants to go, all I require is that they have their own money and they have the time to do it. Um, I don't. I would prefer they don't got children's everywhere. Like the amount of diaper changes and I gotta use the bathroom. I'm hungry. I'm sleepy. I peed myself. I gotta do that. Adds a level of foolishness to my plate that I'm too busy for. I'm way too busy for that. But I wouldn't consider myself an introvert. Excuse me. If you see me on the basketball court, you would never think. You would never think, nah, I'm an introvert. Most people that look on here, they might think I'm a bit neurotic, overly verbose. I talk a lot. I think deeply. I don't breathe. I talk. I talk quickly. I don't consider myself an introvert. I consider myself quite dynamic in terms of my environment. No matter when I do a live stream, I can't do it with other people in the house. Now, unless I'm interviewing somebody, I've never interviewed anyone in person. I need my environment to be stable. This room is like 50 degrees right now. My environment has to be set for me to do something. So I have a lot of introverted tendencies. But when it comes to traveling alone, I travel alone out of the fact that I'm not waiting for 10 people to get their life together so we can go. I love being spontaneous. So if I'm like, Brett, today I want to drive to OKC. I'm in Amarillo right now, Amarillo, Texas right now. I want to go to OKC just to work out. I want to try this gym I found on Google. Like when I travel, one of the first things I do, I wake up, get my coffee. You understand? I get the sustenance. I open Google Maps and I find me a fancy gym I've never been to, or a gym I've been to. John Reed in Dallas, amazing. Lifetime Fitnesses, you really can't miss with those. Verdure here in Amarillo, Verdure, beautiful gym, beautiful gym. But yeah, I find me a gym and I'm like, if I ain't got nobody in the area, or if I'm new to a city, I'm like, I might post a little something, or I might have people in my DMs like, yo, if you pull up, say what's good. But other than that, I'm not waiting for people to get their life together. I'm gonna hop on the road and go. I'll grab my camera. I'm going, bro. So I would love to travel. Like you see a lot of my older vlogs, I typically got a woman on my side. In most cases, I enjoy female company. I enjoy a woman that can hold a conversation. She's spontaneous. She ain't got no kids. She got her own money. Bro, let's go, bro. Let's go. It adds a level of comfort and a level of fun to the trip that you can't do with by yourself. You can't do it with a camera in front of you. Sometimes you need some people to enjoy the trip with. So I definitely enjoy having company with me, but not if it slows me down. Not if it's to the point where now I gotta put this trip by 2 days or 2 hours. Nah. So do you think that most introverts can learn to enjoy solo travel? Yes, absolutely, bro. My thing is I have to have a plan or no plan. Sometimes I just pick a city and I'm going. Like right now I'm in Amarillo. After this live stream, I could go anywhere I want. I can go anywhere I want. I love the idea of saying I can go anywhere a car can get to. And then if I want to hop on a plane, I have the option as well. Traveling alone, it teaches you about what you like to do. I'm a very low maintenance person. I don't need amusement parks. I don't even get on rides like that. If the ride's going too fast, I'm not getting on that junk, man. Like I'm busy. I'm not hopping on nobody's roller coaster that's been sitting around during COVID, missing screws. And I'm like, anybody seen the stop button? I'm like, I'm not getting on y'all's dusty machines, bruh. But if you give me a beautiful coffee shop with some beautiful decor, some vibes, you understand, a hippie coffee shop, I'll spend 4 hours in there by myself. Headphones on, just editing videos, watching YouTube, chilling, relaxing, drinking coffee, dehydrating myself. I love doing that. Then I'll go to a mall and buy one thing new that I've never bought before. That's one of my hobbies, is going to a hippie store like a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or Sprouts, and I'm going to buy an energy drink I've never had before. I'm going to buy, a protein bar that I've never tried before, a 0-calorie water brand. I'm going to try a new water bottle, and I make a trip out of it. And it's something that's fulfilling to me that I'm like today. Today's a perfect example. Again, I don't know where I'll go. I might not go anywhere. I might just stay in Verdure or go to the gym. After that, I might go to the movies, see 1 or 2 movies by myself, mind you. My ex lives here. Irrelevant. 1 or 2 movies. I might go to the mall, Might go get a cleaned up or something. Who knows? Might go get a pedicure, manicure. Who knows? Might go get a massage. Who knows? Might go back to the movies. Might go work out again. Might come back here, go live tonight. Might go to TJ Maxx and just buy all new pairs of shorts because I'm like, I saw on TikTok that women like the short shorts. Is that trending right now? Short shorts, high inseams. Is that the new trend? I immediately run. I'm like, I'm gonna throw all my shorts out and get all new pairs of high inseam shorts, and that might be my to do thing today. But ultimately, when I'm by myself, I do this with people too. I just come with me, and then we add whatever they want to do to the list as well. But I typically, I have a kind of a mindset of I need one cool thing to do today, and I make that the focus of my day, and I add in the rest of it. So traveling with people makes the experience so much more fun because you're able to bounce experiences off other people. You typically get to enjoy what they like to enjoy. So I might end up doing something I wouldn't typically do by myself with someone else. And so, yeah, traveling alone is definitely something you have to learn. But if you practice and if you kind of have a plan going into it, you'd be amazed the experiences you can have. You can feel an entire 24 hours. Oh my goodness. This is like yesterday, I went live twice. This is, I want to get this one out the way, mainly because I don't want to have to be thinking about this all day of like, I need to do a live today. But I have some interviews coming up and I have clips to post. I have clips that I have to edit and post. So I have content for days, but having a plan of like, get the live stream out the way, need to go work out. After that, I can go to the movies. I'm going to see what movies are playing. I know some movies always come out on weekends. So I typically don't go to movies during the week because I want to save those for the weekend. So you kind of, you build your weekend, you build your day around things you enjoy doing. I might go to United and see if they got any new energy drinks that came out, and I'll get one of those. Or I might go to a coffee shop I've never seen before. I'm like, that's new. Or this is one of my quirks, but I love new gas stations. Love them. Their bathrooms are always, listen, bruh. That's a new gas station? Pull over there, pull up on them, bruh. Like, bruh, let me see what y'all got, bruh. I go and they freshly clean glass, refrigerator doors. Try a new energy drink, go to the bathroom, blow that junk up, come out of there. I edited a couple clips while I was on the toilet, leave there with my brand new energy drink I never tasted before, and go about my day. But adding those small little things that you enjoy adds a level of contentment to your life. It adds a level of excitement of, I get to try this, and it costs like $1 or $2 to try a new energy drink. Versus, I'm going to fly across the country. Like if I would go to a different country, I'll probably do that by myself too. Because again, I enjoy spontaneity. I don't like having to keep up with people. But if I had the opportunity to travel with a girlfriend or a wife, or I'm like, bro, let go. Or my niggas, like if my niggas pull up and like, bro, let's go here. Let go. Often it's just they got husbands or they got wives or girlfriends or children. I'm like, I need 2 weeks notice. I need 3 days notice. I'm like, it's different. People are different places in life. So lead attorney, Brad, you got to try it, Brad. You have to try it. You have to definitely take a stab and try traveling alone. It's definitely an experience to be had, especially someone your age and someone who has your financial flexibility where you can work from anywhere. You have YouTube, you can work from anywhere, literally. Definitely try it. As you guys know, I love Airbnbs. Love them. And I pick my Airbnbs specifically knowing I'm going live. I pick my Airbnbs. I'll show you the other angle. I pick my Airbnbs knowing, bro, I'm going to go live at some point. So my background needs to be sufficient enough to look beautiful, bro. It has to be the shot. It took me a good hour to get it right. A good hour or so. I'm like, bro, I want my 2 angles set up, bro. I want it to look beautiful. This is a dope table I saw in one of the pictures of the Airbnb. And I'm like, I picked my Airbnbs based on the Wi-Fi, based on, I want the entire place, air conditioning. I don't need a workspace, but I'll prefer to have furniture in it so I can rearrange the furniture and build my set. I enjoy those mental games that I get to play to kind of create the shot I want. I'm like, I want 2 angles, so we got to have this angle, so the close up and the bokeh. It's beautiful, bruh. It's a hobby. And so when you have all these different hobbies you can add to your life, adding a woman to your life or adding a friend to your life, it's. I'm about to go see my boy in San Antonio. Yeah, go try. One thing I'll add to this, and I'll get off of this. One thing I will add is that when I do travel alone, I'd like to travel to places where I know people. So when I go to San Antonio, I already know people there. When I go to Houston, I know people there. When I go to Austin, I know people there. Also because of YouTube and you having 100,000 plus people following you, you know people everywhere. So by going to travel to people that you know, you have friendships with, relationships with, it just adds more and more to your experience, where traveling alone is just the fun part. I have podcasts downloaded already that I have to go through that I create content off of, or I just enjoy consuming content off. So great question. You don't have to be introvert, extrovert to travel alone or travel with people. It's more so having a plan and filling your day with things you enjoy. And you'll realize it's a lot more fun than you think. It's not misery. It's not misery. That 9-hour drive to Houston from New Mexico, I loved it. Loved every second. Loved every second. I just filled it with stuff. I filled it with stuff. When I see a Buc-ee's, bruh, I think there's a couple in Georgia or Florida, but most of them are in Texas. If I see a Buc-ee's, I'm stopping. I don't care if I just got gas. If I see a Buc-ee's gas station, I'm stopping. And I'm going to get me a new energy drink. And some cashews and some brownies and some Rice Krispie treats, bro, and some breakfast sandwiches. And like, I'm going to fill the car with foolishness, bro. But I know myself well enough to realize I can fill my day with so much stuff that's low cost that it makes my experience, my average Tuesday is amazing. Amazing. So great question. Shout out Lita Turner.